how do I say it? I guess you could say this is a big hot spot for illegal immigrants to go through. So if we do come across one, expect me to probably run. Considering I mean, I'm not saying they're all bad people, but you just never know what their intentions are, or who knows if I might come across an officer or border patrol. Basically, you just don't know. But you see how there's more? It's kind of unending, unlimited. Alright, I'm gonna switch back like this for a while, just because it pretty much looks darn near the same. There's not much of a difference at the moment, but yeah, there we go. Let's see. And the trail is kind of there's more foliage around, so it's not as much or as many places to kind of go through. Let's check through here and just enjoy the scenery as it passes by me while I try to navigate through these interesting twists and turns. And who knows how deep it'll go, but we'll try to see what happens. Alright, let's check some time. Alright, it's already pretty much at the 14-minute. Oh shoot, that was close. It's about at the 14-minute mark. Hasn't really been much difference, but I mean, there's two pathways I could take, and they're both kind of a pain to get through. So, whoop, back up here. Let's try and see where it leads us. Alright, gotta be careful. You just don't know what you're gonna come across, and there's a lot of thorns. And there's some stuck on me right now. One moment. Whew. Come on, stick, be useful. There. And it's just opened up to a path right now. You know, going through here kind of reminds me of my years that I lived in Oregon, where I would just go into the woods all the time. Because over there's a lot of forest, a lot of trees, and I remember going into the woods all the time with friends, or sometimes just by myself to go explore. And I don't know, it kind of just brings me back to that particular time and point. But oh wow, this is pretty interesting. Let me show you. There's a little pipe / tunnel, I guess that's what you call it. But yeah, from the outside, that's how it looks. Right there. And then you look inside, you can see that it goes pretty deep. Little side hole here. And there's a little one on the bottom. Little opening right here. Little extra tunnel. But yeah, I mean, someone could get in there and still get out, but you just can't be too sure. And, it's just more paths and paths. I mean, I feel like the deeper you go, the more lost you can get, and then it'll turn into some sort of search and rescue before you know it. Heck, I'm right in the middle of it, and it doesn't even feel like I'm in my city or anything. It doesn't feel like you're in any city. It just feels like you're isolated, pretty isolated from the world. You just don't know which path is gonna lead where. Especially, well, for me, because I've never been through here. This is raw for the first time kind of deal. So you can never be too sure, and you can never be too sure what or who you're going to come across during all of this. But let's keep on trekking anyway. Yeah, let's just hope that the needles from the cacti don't stick. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is some tough territory going through, because there's a lot of A lot of tree branches in the way. There's a lot of cacti in the bottom, just spread out. Both some that are still, you know, planted together. Oh man, I tell you, this is not a smart choice coming through here. We're going at least this deep because there's so many bugs, so many of those "I'ma bite you" bugs. See right here? That's what I have to go across, get through. And there's a spider that was at the end of my stick, kind of attached to me. Let's see if we can get through this. I will only go a little bit further more because I don't think I should really go too deep. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a very serious danger factor here, and if I'm not careful, I could end up in a lot of problems. I mean, if anything, like if not with individual like people, like, you know, illegal immigrants and whatnot, then I'll definitely have problems with Border Patrol, basically, considering they'll see me and they'll think this guy doesn't belong here. He's an illegal and yada yada yada, you know, bunch of stuff. But I'm surprised it's just almost never ending. There's more openings after opening after opening. It's just unlimited openings here. It's interesting though. I mean, just so you can take a look around, kind of what I see. Like I said, a lot of cacti and just more and more pathways. It's just never ending. But I will say it is interesting. I mean, if anything, I kind of wish I had a good buddy of mine here with me right now, so both he and I could be exploring this place together. If anything, just as a way to just kind of break into different frontiers and just explore in general. But yeah, I mean, there's just more openings and more. Yeah, this was gonna be a little bit of a tough cookie, but honestly, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm just gonna head on back, and you're gonna get to see it all, but through the perspective from what you've been watching basically right now. We're just gonna try to go back, and hopefully I remember the way, because, you know, when you get this deep and you spend, I mean, I think I spent like a good 15 to almost 20 minutes just trying to get through. Let's see. See, I'm already forgetting my way, which is very, very dangerous. I don't recommend you do this unless you really know your way or you know the area, because you just don't know where you'll end up, what'll happen. You know, maybe everything could be fine, but then there's always that possibility that maybe something will definitely go wrong, and you know, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be called the middle of the night or middle of the day saying we can't find your kid, or can't find your friend or your relative or your loved one. You know, they just went missing, and we definitely don't want that. But thankfully, a lot of these little corners and crevices, I mean, the path is pretty straightforward, so it's not something that's difficult to get through as far as getting back, because it's pretty, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty guided in a sense that it's just because there's such a clear way for the path itself, it's not difficult to try to get back through it. More unders, gotta be careful. A lot of needles here, a lot of spiders. There we go. First little marker, that little tunnel we saw. Gotta be careful around here. Yeah, and if you're wondering why I have a bit of an accent, I don't know. I just felt like it, I guess. No particular reason, but right back here, just to show that we've already been through here. Alright, let's go back down. Alright, Where to now? Which way? Which way? Yes, I will be honest right now, I do not remember the way very well. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. I got my bearings, don't worry. Long-haired Luz is not gonna go missing. Not today. Not today. Especially since he recognized I mean, I don't know about most of y'all, but I know that there are some people out there, me included, that have a pretty good sense of direction. Even if we really don't remember or have an idea of where we're going, we somehow end up where we need to be or where we desire to go. Somehow, some way. So I just find that, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool, especially if you're just, you know, you're trying to explore places and you're not too sure, you know, that you're going the right way, or that you know that you, or you're kind of scared that you might get lost, or at least not scared, but have that in mind. But yeah, oh, look at that, some animal little carcasses, little right here. That's the teeth right there. That's the teeth. Part of the jaw, the other part right here. And here's what the head looks like. Try to get a nice little picture area right here. See? But yeah, let's keep on going. There's the sun. Up there is the sun. So you know, it's still got a lot of daylight. So let's just keep going. It's just, I mean, it's not the, I won't lie, I mean, I don't think it's like the most absolutely engaging type of way, but it's definitely interesting to see where it goes and where I might actually exit from. Because, I mean, for all you know, you could be going the right way, but then, you know, you falsely remember one little landmark or